Okay, Coach Rogue, I just like talking shop, brother.
Absolutely.
You and I are like the last two people that aren't wrestling people here.
I think so.
It's empty. It's empty, right? I'll see another wrestling guy, but give me a quick recap of round one for the Panther train.
Highs and lows. We were really close in the matches we lost. Honestly, one of them, our 65-pounder, I made a bad call early. I should have had him going off the elbows against Valencia, and I knew he was wanting to keep space. Long and thumb block, so normal collar tie, trying to keep him a little bit closer. I should have just had him on right elbow with his left hand. That's just part of man, you got to evaluate. I got to make those calls better as a coach. And then had a rough call.
Double leg's coming.
Oh, yeah, and that's what we're going to try and keep space in. And he did a good job defending the double, putting him in a seatbelt. But to really get his offense off, he needs to be a little bit closer. Doesn't have a ton of foot speed. That's just me not being a good enough coach and learning those lessons. And you hate learning them at the expense of a kid losing a match. But you just got to get better in those situations. And then another one we had that was tough, had kind of a hard stall call against us. Colin Robuto's wrestling awesome, man. Just really come on this year doing well for us. Gritty, tough, hard-nosed guy. But both those guys, man, they're not ones you want to see on the backside. And then had some real big upsides. Really happy with the bonus points. Penn at 33, Penn at 74. Brody Teskey, a great job going out and handling business against a dangerous guy with great hips. And then Parker did an awesome job, like always. He's going to go out and give you his best. And then trying to find a way to beat Gable Stevenson is pretty tough. I've break down film a lot, and this is the first time this has ever happened. Even with really good guys, you can say, okay, well, he doesn't go to the left leg really well. Or, all right, if I get him in short offense, maybe we can take advantage of that. I watched a bunch of matches at Gable, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't even know if that would work.
I don't know if cheating works.
Making him mad, and then what's going to happen? It's just that guy's really special, man. It was you said it. It's a gift to watch him wrestle, and for a wrestling nerd like me, it really is, man. Like, really glad I'm getting to watch that guy wrestle some more matches before he goes on and does whatever he ends up doing with his life. But that guy's pretty special.
Overall record for you guys in the first round?
Let's see. We win.
Well, you had a wrestling. You actually had a wrestling too.
Yeah, 5-3.
With the wrestling?
No, 6-3 with the
6-3 with. I mean, let's count. That's a win's a win. We're at the NCAA tournament. Come on.
7-3.
7-3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's huge.
It was a good round, man. We really happy with the way our guys have matured, and I'll tell you what, it was a trip down to Florida that we got our head kicked in by Cornell and Penn State, and really just got beat in similar positions over and over again, and really challenged the guys to make the jump. And man, you really want to compete. Those are the teams you have to compete with, because it's been similar, same cycle. We'll get beat by better teams, and then we'll wrestle somebody we're better than, and we feel better about it. And Doug really just challenged the guys to make that jump and really believe that you can compete with everybody you walk out with, because that's the first step. And then I'll get their skills there. I know I can do that, but really that belief part, when you walk out, you know you can wrestle with the guy standing across from you. And our guys really bought into it, man. We've really made some big strides since December when we got back from Florida. And I'm really excited about what this snowballs into, because with the group we have, it's a bunch of wrestling junkies like me too that I know they're going to get back on the mat probably even sooner than I want them to after this tournament. So I'm excited to see what this thing snowballs into. There's a lot of excitement in Cedar Falls right now, and got some awesome kids that are really trying to be their best on the mat.
184. Talk about 184 a little bit. Because that loss in Florida was as close of I didn't know people could wrestle Brooks that close. It was a close match. It's right there. It's a one takedown match, right? Talk about what you think he got out of that.
It just reinforced that the things that we worked on during the spring and summer were the right call, because Brooks has been a guy who'd wrestled for a long time, and really just increased his belief in us too, because when he came in to UNI, Brooks was about a tech fall better than him. It was pretty ugly every time. And then semifinals last year, he felt like he left a lot on the plate. Kind of went out there and wrestled tentatively, and then that was his whole goal. He's like, I'm gonna find out if I can scrap with this guy. And frankly told me, I don't care about the game plan. I'm just gonna go wrestle as hard as I can and see where I'm at. And then it came off, and he's like, oh, I can beat that guy. So in his head, it kind of became real for him. Yeah, I'm the best guy in the country. And I can't brag on Parker enough, man. He makes the job for all of us coaches so much easier, because obviously he has really good results at a young age, but he's also the hardest worker I've been around. And you know some of the guys that I've been around, Lujan and Hodges, put in an incredible amount of time. And Parker's he's the hardest working athlete I've ever been around. And can't brag on him enough. He does everything the right way.
I missed him first round.
Major against Weiler.
It does what he does.
Yeah, he's just hard hand fight, great leg attacks, really improved on his finishes his freshman year coming in. And then, man, the thing I was happiest about, we just started working on the short offense, freeing his elbow so he can keep his motion, and just beautifully snap the guy down, elbow, fake to the right, loop, easy go behind to the left, and his tops really improved as well. So efficient matches, that's what we were shooting for going into this year. Because he scored a lot of bonus last year, but man, he had to really work for it. It took a toll on his body. So being able to score a little bit more efficiently, where he was like a battering ram last year. We just roll him up to the gates and he would shoot until the guy got tired of sprawling.
Oh, watching him at the NCAA tournament was like, this guy is a hammer.
He's wrestling him is the worst 20 minutes of my day every week. But then I remember, oh yeah, everybody else has got to deal with this too. And I'm like, oh, it's awesome. I'll take the butt kicking. That's great.
All right, round two. How many guys in round two before? You 5?
Yeah.
5 in round 2, and then 3 in the backside.
That's right.
I love it.
Yep.
I mean, it'd be better if we were sitting here saying 8, right?
Shoot, especially with our heavyweight wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling Gable.
But yeah, man, I'm just proud of our guys and see how we respond on the backside. But that's one of the things we're kind of known for, man. We got a lot of scrappy guys that have gotten here through a lot of hard work. So I know they've been tested in the room, and I know this means a lot to them. So I expect the best wrestling to come on that backside, where some guys are almost 1 foot in, 1 foot out. They start looking and be like, oh man, that's like 6 matches to All-American. I have full faith in our guys that they'll put in the work. They're not going to be fun to wrestle in these matches coming up.
Good luck moving forward, Coach.
Appreciate it.